It was supposed to be simple. A bouquet of roses in one hand, a first-class ticket to Paris in the other. I'd been planning this Valentine's Day for months. Dinner reservations, a penthouse suite with a view of the Eiffel Tower, the whole dream. I expected gratitude, a smile, maybe even a kiss. What I didn't expect was that sinking feeling in my gut when I stepped into her office and saw them. Her co-workers were gathered around, all congratulating her. Congratulating her on what? The moment I caught that gleam in her eye, something inside me snapped. She wasn't smiling at me. She wasn't even looking at me. My gaze drifted across the room from one empty expression to the next until it landed on him. David Caldwell, CEO of the company. He pulled her close, whispered something in her ear, and she laughed. The same laugh she used to give me when things felt real, when we were us. Then she kissed him. Right there, soft, lingering, the kind of kiss that should have been mine. And the ring, the diamond ring, a flash of betrayal in the light, sparkling like everything I had thought I had with her. Her finger had been bare this morning. Not now, not in front of all of them. The room erupted in applause. Her colleagues clapped. She blushed, showing off the ring again. A performance. Her new life. I didn't say a word. I turned on my heel and walked out, not once looking back. Rage burned in my chest, but I didn't let it spill. Not yet. I had work to do. The moment I stepped outside, I called my lawyer. No yelling, no breaking things. I simply gave orders. Cancel the trip. Freeze the accounts. Pull every penny from our joint finances, the company shares, the investments, the stock options. 83% of the company. $557 million in liquid assets. Gone in under an hour. No trial. No delays. Every document tying us together financially was severed. I knew she'd try to spin it, act like I was overreacting, but I already knew the truth. I'd been a fool, and now she would learn what it meant to cross me. I sank into my car, the silence heavy. My phone buzzed. First call, her. I ignored it. Then another, and another. The calls grew frantic, desperate. I didn't even glance at the screen. I knew what she wanted. Apologies, excuses, a way to fix this. Too late. Minutes later, my phone lit up again. Not her. Caldwell's name glowed on the screen like a neon sign. I didn't answer. I didn't flinch. Voicemail. That was it. I wasn't finished. Not by a long shot. Over the next few hours, I watched. Her desperation was plain. Calls, texts, emails. But I stayed silent, calculating. She wasn't just my wife anymore. She was a liability. And now, she was about to find out exactly what happens when someone like me is betrayed. By evening, my phone buzzed again. 356 missed calls. She was coming. I felt it in my bones. She begged. Tried to convince me she was doing what was best for us. But I wasn't naive. No chance to spin a lie would be allowed. When she appeared at my door, her face a mess of tears and feigned concern, she reached for me. I stepped back, hand raised. I know what you've done, I said, voice cold, deliberate. And I think you know what comes next. Her eyes darted, searching for something, anything to mend this. But her words failed her. She knew I had already dismantled everything she'd built, the company she'd worked for, the life she thought she could have with him. Gone in a heartbeat. David, she whispered, voice shaking. I didn't respond. Instead, I picked up my phone, called her assistant. Cancel all contracts, I said, effective immediately. I felt her heart sink. The empire she thought she'd inherited was slipping away faster than she could grasp. I'm sorry, she pleaded. This is what it looks like. I needed someone who could give me more. I didn't want to hurt you. I almost laughed. She had no idea how deep the hole she dug was, how much trust she'd shattered. Don't worry, I said. You'll get exactly what you deserve. She stepped forward, hesitant. What do you want from me? She asked, voice breaking. Everything you have, I replied. You've got the CEO, but he can't fix this. You're out of the company, out of my life. I felt the weight of control, the power I'd reclaimed. Silently, she looked at me, broken, but I wasn't done. Not by a long shot. I stood, walked toward the door. There's nothing left for you here. Go back to him. I slammed the door behind her as her sobs were muffled by the wood, and just like that, it was over. She'd have to rebuild. I, on the other hand, had already moved on. The sweetest part? I didn't have to raise my voice. I didn't have to threaten. I simply executed the plan. Every asset, every ounce of control, it was mine. I wasn't angry. No, that would have been too simple. I was cold, precise. I reclaimed everything I lost, and more. She wouldn't even know what hit her until it was too late. And that was exactly the point. I never wanted her back. I wanted her to crumble. And I did,